Hi, this is Nora from Dr. Ava Plans. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have an unboxing for more 2023 inserts. I am a ring planner girl, and I'm currently in my main planner is the personal size. This is the Louis Vuitton, the monogram, the MM size. And in previous videos, I have said that I might return to the A5 rings, and sure enough, I have. I did decide to return after having some issues with work in regards to the space. I was using a Hobonichi Weeks, but things got a little bit cluttered in there and I needed more space, and the A5 rings does offer that. However, I did move into my File Effects Chester because I can have it very thin and just very streamlined just for what I need for work instead of having additional things. At this moment, I don't have overlap between my work planner and my personal rings, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay, so now that I gave you this tiny little update, I will go into the unboxing. This order that I placed is from Rosie Papeterie, and I'm really excited to open it up. So let's go right into this. I did try to facilitate some of the things in the box as far as, just taking off this tissue and things of that nature. So here is the card saying, thank you for the purchase. Stickers that were freebies. So very excited to have that. And these are the holiday labels that she included in there. And the neutral palette, these are small dots. These are transparent small dots, just absolutely beautiful. A little black card that I have in my planner currently, and I use it as deco, and the receipt. Okay, and this envelope that she's now using is absolutely stunning and beautiful. The presentation, once you get it, your first impression is always going to be amazing. Here, it's always very well packaged, and I will remove everything from the box to go through everything. Okay, so first up, and I think I'm gonna put them to the side. That's what I usually do, so you don't have much of that reflection that you get from the plastic. Okay, now opening these up pretty easy, but they're very well packaged, and I did this on purpose to ensure that the unboxing goes a little bit more smooth. And so the first thing up are the cards that you get. These are your monthly cards. These are your journal or planner cards, or what I call them. You can switch them out every single month. I have the choice if I want to put this in my personal rings or in my A5. So currently I'm just going to open my A5 just to show you that I put a little card here. And now Rosie has just recently launched these, so I'm really excited to place this here. So I'm just going to switch it out just to kind of show you. Obviously these are all for 2023. Oh, that's really pretty. You get to see the month there, and I would just kind of layer it with that. This is from Crafty Brina, in case you're wondering. Over there on Instagram, she has her shop as well. So I think that looks really, really nice. I like the font, and I like how minimal that looks. Okay, so obviously you would get the whole entire year here. And I'm just going to put the other ones on top. Here's July. They're really nice, a thick cardstock, very well made. So you will not be disappointed when you purchase these, and these are totally handy. So those are all the cards. They are a Monday start. I'll give you a close-up just so you can see the font that she uses, and she wrote here on the top 2023. These are like a lighter gray, and then you have your darker for the colors for the days of the month there. Okay, so that's the first item that I received, and really happy that I made that purchase. I did do the pre-order. And let's go on to the next thing. Okay, so these would be personal size inserts. This is a weekly overview. These are dated inserts, and I did experiment with these a little bit as well. And so it's been a good time when I was in here. I do jump around in different inserts. I give myself the liberty, depending on my needs, to jump around in different inserts. They're really simple, very streamlined. The font is really nice and light, so it's not like too distracting or anything. I would say more like a lighter gray for the grid, and so you can put whatever top items you want there, or something you want to stand out on the top here. It is a Monday start, and it goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You have a nice to-do list here for your items, and then you have for habits, whatever you want to track for your habits. And then next week, whatever you want to put for next week. So that's really nice. I really like the labels that are used here. The paper is amazing. And so I always keep coming back to Rosie because I really love her paper. So this is the entire year grid here in this very last sheet here. But let me just go through the month of January to jump into February. So it's January, just go straight into February. Only that last page has that grid, just to let you know. Okay, so that is the first item. Next item is something I've been really excited about. This is a perpetual calendar. This is something new. I haven't seen anything like that. It's very reminiscent of a future log, something that you would find like in a Hobonichi cousin, for example, that you can use as a tracker or for future dates. So this is something that I am so excited to implement for next year. So you have, 2 months per page. So January, February, and so on and so forth until you get to November and December all the way in the back here. I like that she selected like to highlight, as you can see, Saturdays and Sundays, and then the days of the week are in white. You can, as a perpetual calendar, there's so many things you can do in here. Obviously, you can put birthdays here. You have too many people to put on down here. You can use this as a tracker. You can use it for future dates, depending on your job. For me, I would love to use this for like future meeting dates. I like how simple it is. It is dated, and you can fit 2 months. So you can see 2 months at a time. Again, just really nice paper. I'm just going to go ahead and just show you the only A5 insert I purchased, because when I did make this order, I was not in A5, or I didn't have the intention of going in my A5 planner. But now I'm so glad that I did order this, because then afterwards I was thinking maybe I shouldn't have made that order. But now I'm really happy as I am back in my A5 rings. And so the A5, just so you can kind of see a comparison, it is going to be much more spacious for you, but the same idea, right? 2 months per page. Weekends are highlighted. Monday start, we would say, of course, in regards to not being highlighted, and it just goes like that. So very, very happy with this purchase. I am glad now that I did get this, as I think you would have to wait to make a 2023 insert purchase since the pre-order. Okay, so that would be those 2 items. Next item is this beautiful dashboard. I thought this was so original, so creative, and I'm so excited to get in here. Everything's just so everything, right? Okay, so let me get in here. And this is a layering that you would find for 20 and then 23. I know I did a previous unboxing. I talked about how nice the paper is that she uses for the dashboards. It's very, very sturdy, as well as this one. This is a really nice cardstock. This would be more like a vellum, but it's a really nice thick vellum, and I adore this layering right here. Now I kind of wish I had it for my A5, but it's okay, maybe in the future. But for now, until they become available, right? But for now, I'm very happy. I have everything set up for my personal rings, as it is my main planner. Next item, as I said, I did go ahead and start taking off that sticker ahead of time, so that this unboxing would go a little bit quicker. Okay, so this is another one, that same vellum, which is very thick. It's it's just a right, to me, see-through. If you see, it's not completely transparent, right? But it's not frosty either. It's just right. And these are all Monday starts. This is your entire year at one glance that you can use to reference in the beginning of your planner. I'm very excited I got that. And you can kind of see that the font, of course, remains the same with everything. So I always like how Rosie pays attention to those little details to make sure that everything really goes so well with her entire collection, and everything's very well thought out. So that's that. The next one is another one that I really like. I am currently using her quarterly at the moment. This is, of course, the personal size, and I'm going to show you how that looks, and I'll even open up my planner and show you how I've been using that. Okay, so first off, you always get like a little cover page, as you can see here, and then you get this right here. It is another Monday start, same font, very light, very minimal. I love it. Like, the font is light, meaning it's not like a dark font or anything. And I love that she has that little tiny space there between these two, because you could put your date there, and I can write straight to see when I need to start writing what the event is. I love that it's just front, back, nothing extra, just straight to the point. That way I can keep my planner as thin as possible. I know having a chunking planner is amazing, but for me, I get a little bit overwhelmed, and so I need a very thin, streamlined planner as much as possible. And so let me show you how I've been using her current 2022, as this is all for the 2023 collection. So I'm just going to open up my personal rings here. And this is also from Rosie's collection. Okay, so you can see the 20. This was a 2022, and I love that. Okay, so here we go. What I do, and I'm just going to do a comparison just to show you. Here are Rosie's current inserts, and then so you can see some little tweaks that were made. She's got the Q1 now. She had it Q1 right there. She had that, and I love this. Looks a little bit more minimal, but I will point out, and I love this change. Notice that the font in the January, while January does get a little smaller, it's a little darker, so I like that. I mean, granted, I love these, but I like that she went in this direction. It looks a little cleaner to me, and like I said, I love this and adore this. And then, of course, she did have that little line right there. And what I use this mostly, well, not mostly, what I do here would be, well, I keep track of grooming appointments for my pup. But more than anything, I do medical appointments, whether it's dental or the doctor, the pediatrician. And that's what I've been doing. And these were also the type that you would go from front, back, front, back, front, back, end. Okay. And I really like that. So here I am. I need to fill in my September. I have August completed. And what I do is then I take a little clear dot, and these little clear dots are from Papeterie Planning, and I put that there, as I do love the color pink. And so I put those there, really tiny little dots, just to kind of match that up. And that's it. I keep it very, very simple. And I'm looking forward to using these quarterly inserts again from Rosie for 2023. Okay, so that is that. And let's keep going then. So here we have 2 months on one page. These are monthly inserts. And these are the ones I have currently been using, so I can definitely show you a comparison. You always get your cover page. And I'm going to stop right here just to pull up. I have my September one here. This is also from Rosie, by the way. These are from 2022 though. These different covers will say dashboards for the monthly covers. Okay, so let me actually go to September so I can do an exact comparison. So you can look at the numbers and everything. Okay. So here we go. So the number's been made a little larger, so you can see that. And she added the 23 there, which this one did not have. I love that she has that as your first page. And then when you open it, this is how this one looked. And I will show you how this one's going to look. This is 2022 and 2023. So not many changes were made that I can tell. I think the font on here got a little bit darker than this one. This is the current 2022 that I'm using, and she still has that right there. So that's that side. And then let's look at the other side. Okay, so it looks about the same, which I didn't have a problem with it anyway. So it's a very clean look. And I wanted to keep my monthly inserts, believe it or not, very, very clean. So what I've been doing is just putting a sticker. Okay, like the pink ones are my events, and then the gray could be for my husband, the pup, or the kids. And I would just put like meetings here, and these are the pay days. Okay, these are majority of the stickers. Actually no, I have a different stickers from different places, like your everyday planner, Papeterie Planning, and these are from the planner spot, that little nail polish, as well as the clear dots are all from the planner spot. Scissors and the pup paw are also from Papeterie Planning. Okay, and because this is there, like, and it looks super minimum, I write the events on the back here. And you would see it's the same. So I'll just show you the empty one so you don't have to see my handwriting, as it is not the best. Okay, so important dates here in this box right there that you want things to stand out. You have your calendar here, as well as here I'll point out that you have the month before and the month after. And then important dates you can write here in the description, of course, and then a nice to-do list. I honestly have not been using the to-do list, and I am debating for my monthly inserts what direction I'm going to go in, just because there are a lot of extra things here that I need to look at, okay, and see if I'm like this time I realized I didn't really fill out a lot of those sections, but that's really nice feature that it has for the birthdays here. And if you want to add bills, I do something else for my finances, so I don't use this little small section, but I like it because it's small and it's not intrusive, and I should be using it. But since I do have a tracker where I keep track of my bills, I haven't been using this section, but I think it's really nice if you don't have a tracker. This is a excellent feature. I really like how this is all the categories that were created on here are really nice. Okay, so that is the monthly. So I'm going to close these up. And again, just very minimal, very pleasing to my eyes. Okay, and then the last item I have, which was a huge one. Now here's the thing, if you've been watching, like I said, some of my videos, you know I have not been doing daily planning, but when I ordered this, I had the intention of doing daily planning, and who knows, maybe for 2023 I will want to daily plan. And so I have this option here. I have a beautiful option, in fact, and so I definitely want to highlight why I ordered these inserts, and why I think this is an excellent option of inserts if you are doing daily planning. Okay, so cover page like always. You also get this one as well for January, and then here we go. Okay, so first of all, it's dated, and I like the font that's used. I think that the space is used very well. You have your schedule on the right side, half-hour increments starting at 7 a.m. all the way to 10. 3 priorities, which is just fine with me because sometimes I don't need that many priorities in the day. A nice long to-do list that you could separate if you want to. If not, you can just leave like that. She does have another insert where you could separate them, but this time I went with the one that's just one nice long list. And then at the bottom you have for notes, and you can write even events or things for tomorrow, whatever you want to write in there, right? So I liked how simple it is, and just especially the half-hour increments. I liked how the distribution of the space with the categories, very again on brand, we'll say, because it's all very minimal in the same font, and the colors is just really beautiful. And so I'm just gonna go to the end. This is still January, just so you can see that when January is over, here is the 31st, you get a cover page. So I really like that because you can keep those separated. Sometimes if you have like, let's say this is your last page, and as you would look, the first thing you would see is this, and then you turn and you see that, instead of having this cover page here. I don't know, I don't really like that because sometimes I like to switch things around, and so I like that Rosie thought of that, and you can have January all on its own, and then move on to February and have the whole February on its own as well, and take them out without thinking like, oh, but I have the other half over there on the back of this other page, that type of thing, right? So again, just thinking of all those minor details, and I think that she does an amazing job. That is a pattern for this. This is quite big, so that's why I'm like, well, I should definitely use these, right? So we'll see. I just need to get back in the groove with daily planning, and in the meantime, though, I've been enjoying weekly planning. Okay, so this is it. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I do have a code for Rosie, which is Nora10, that you can use to save a little bit on your next order, especially as I know she will make these available, but I know with the pre-sale there were limited quantities and whatnot. I always recommend, I had to get the pre-sale. There's no way. I am the type of person that I get nervous thinking that things are not going to be there for me, and she also had it was at a discounted price as well, so I definitely ran to get mine. But if she does have these available within the next month or two, I don't know, right? Definitely I would recommend checking these out. I'm so happy I ordered everything that I needed to order. I don't have that stress anymore. I am good to go for 2023. She does also have these printed as well, meaning like a printable, like meaning you can go to PDF file and you can purchase it for a lesser price and then print on your own paper and cut and punch. I've been through this rebellious stage where I just don't do that, and I've been very transparent about that. I just want my stuff done. Okay, and that is it. All right, so anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I'm happy that I feel very complete for 2023. I don't have to worry about that. I'm happy to be back in my A5 ring agenda, because I feel that the space, I need that space has now, in that small ring agenda in the File Effects Chester that I showed you. It's a small agenda with tiny little rings. I do have a video on that a couple months ago, but it is still there. So just want to let you know about that. And of course, as I said, I'm still in my Louis Vuitton, my which is the monogram in the personal size that I love and adore. Thank you. Have a great day. I look forward to seeing maybe some of your comments. I'm wondering, are you set for 2023? Maybe you're not thinking about 2023. Obviously, I have been thinking about it, and I've been planning and making sure I can start executing a plan that's going to work for me. But I wish you a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing what comments you have in regards to if you have something set up for 2023 or not, or if you are going to take your time and keep observing. All right, keep observing what launches are made to then make a decision. Okay, thanks again. Have a good day.